The only thing I don't want is to regret what I did not do.
Right. Better than me. I regret a lot of things I have done.
I think that's better.
You want to regret having done it, not having not done it.
You guys have not dated the same guys I have.
Like who?
What?
I was trying to get into it.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Do Over Divas. We have a special guest today, Alicia Racine Fink. Alicia is a licensed psychotherapist, a storyteller, and the host of Zannyland, Comedians on the Couch, where she blends funny with mental health insights. Alicia, we're thrilled to have you.
Oh, I'm thrilled to be here.
You're an actress, a mom, a therapist, and you've done all of these things. Are they all simultaneous, or did you start with one and kind of pivot?
Both.
Okay.
Both, very both.
Yeah.
But let's see. So I was technically an actress before I was a therapist, but definitely they've crossed over.
Okay.
The podcast.
Okay.
Like, why go there? Why shift to there, right? I know that you're now a therapist / actor.
So the podcast is named Zannyland.
Yeah. Love that.
And the reason why I named it Zannyland is because it's really about the world of mental health, which I think the world of mental health is pretty wacky itself right now. It's changing very rapidly, and some for the good, but mostly for the bad. So season 1 is really about the nuts and bolts. It's going to change for season 2. Season 2 is called The Year of the Narcissist. It's not Comedians on the Couch anymore.
Oh, cool.
Season 2 is like following the zeitgeist of every show on every fucking channel is about some sociopathic narcissistic man, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I really wanted to dig into that. Our most watched and listened to episode last season was the one on narcissism.
Huh, so you learned from that.
Yeah, it was Julia and her narcissists. She actually is doing an episode on season 2 as well.
Okay.
And we're going to look at narcissism from
that one, but I
all these different directions.
I didn't watch the whole thing. I started that one, and that one's in my to watch.
I love that you're watching them. Thank you for that.
Of course.
So episode 2 is going to be talking to Julia again a little bit more
good.
deeply about the narcissist in which she is clearly addicted to. Sorry, Julia. She just can't give them up. And then we'll just keep going.
I have a girlfriend who's bless you.
Thank you.
I have a girlfriend who's addicted to narcissists too. Bless you again. Do you always do 2?
Sorry.
I
No.
always do 2. Oh,
Do you?
yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Maybe it's contagious.
Maybe.
So it's just that. So we're just going to do a season, probably the same thing.
And you're still an actress. For
I mean,
hire.
actress-
If somebody requenes you.
Actress, always an actress.
Yeah, that's so
You know, it's
true.
so funny. I have these clients now that are always making content. Ones that are going to actually have like shows that are out there in the world. Because a couple of times they've been like, "Oh, I'm writing a therapist into this, and I'm basing her off you," and I'm like, I could fucking play me great.
Yeah.
I could really
like
be
who's going to do
me.
it better besides me?
I know. But, so for hire, for sure. Yeah. And if it's to play myself, then absolutely.
Right.
But definitely when I was in grad school, I was really acting, and I did a lot of commercial stuff that really sort of helped me pay for grad school at the time.
Gotcha. And were you already a mom?
I was a mom.
When did the mom thing come in?
The mom happened for me very young, not young for other people. Had her at 27, which
wow.
when you're in the suburbs, that's old.
Yeah.
In the
But
suburbs.
In the suburbs. Yeah.
In the big city, it's pretty young.
Yeah. Actually, this is like a missing piece in the story. At that time, I was in a band.
Oh, you're a musician also.
Yeah. So
Oh,
for
Singer.
wow.
What do you?
For singer, and I play very bad guitar. It's too bad we didn't have one right here. I could show you.
Fantastic, yeah.
So for 10 years, I was in a band.
Oh wow. Okay.
And we toured everywhere. And during that time, I got knocked up
wow.
by the keyboardist.
Nice.
Very
Of course
musician vibes.
Yeah.
And then had my daughter. Yeah. During that course
Cool,
of that time.
okay.
Yeah. And it was really transitioning out of that into therapy. That was the real transition. The acting sort of never left.
Yeah.
But the musicianship, other than me singing for myself, definitely left. Whatever. Anyway, you get it. But season 1 is really me interviewing specifically comedians because they're funny to talk to and actually entertaining.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've seen that thing, right? That's
Yeah.
like my trauma. Oh, you mean what? The reason I'm fucking hilarious?
Yes. Yes. And I noticed that every comedian now in their set at some point was saying, "My therapist XYZ."
Oh, interesting.
Watching
That's
it.
hilarious.
It was in the zeitgeist, and it was
Yeah.
like, okay, these people are willing to talk about the fact that they go to therapy and what is fucking wrong with them. And so I asked them to come on and talk about it. But it's nuts and bolts. It's like season 1 with Tommy Brennan, who now is on SNL, which is so incredible because he was our first person.
I saw that one. It was so good.
So crazy. So he
good.
just talks about his relationship with his therapist, which I think is...
yeah, he's crazy about her.
Cheryl has done a great job, and they really have this beautiful relationship. And I sort of wanted, the message of that one is, hopefully if people watch it, is a relationship.
Yeah.
It really isn't BetterHelp's kind of... mass marketed fast food therapy. It's really, I understand that financially there's a big spectrum for therapy, but that doesn't matter. What matters really is the relationship. So find someone that fits your financial situation and create that relationship, because the relationship is really what's the most healing part. So I wanted that to come across.
Or feel it out and see if that person is going to be that relationship, because you can't force that.
Don't give up and just go with, I hate therapy because this first person was a CEO.
Right.
I was going to say something bad again. I'm cutting myself again. Really?
You don't have to. That's all right. We speak fuck.
We do.
There's just so many bad therapists out there too.
There are.
But that's the thing.
Yeah. There really
there's so
are.
many people that go into therapy because they needed someone to heal them, so they go into therapy. And so now you're meeting crazy people, and it really is like speed dating, right? You keep meeting people and you're like, nope.
Yeah.
I just had the same issue. Well, I had the same issue a couple of times. I had a couple of therapists who, after a few sessions, and I was younger, and I guess I had some pretty fun stories. I don't know, but I just felt like they just wanted to go do tequila shots with me. It's like they just wanted to be my girlfriend, and I was like, that's great, but they were just entertained by me talking to them, and it's not like I was hiding anything and just telling them the good shit, like even the bad shit. But again, at the same time, I had a girlfriend who was using my life stories for her sketches at Groundlings. So I was like a Groundlings groupie. I was never in Groundlings.
Okay, just go back and talk about your life? Well, the PSA is then, and the message to any therapist that's watching this, you have to protect your clients from you.
Oh.
That's a really big deal. You're a person, but you have to come in as a therapist.
Yeah.
Okay? You protect your clients from you. And then you take all the stuff that your clients stir up in you out of the session, you process it, you go to therapy, you get supervision, you come back, you be an amazing fucking therapist.
Yeah, and you're there for them. They're paying for you to be there for them.
Why do you do a podcast?
Yeah, good question.
Yeah,
Same question for you.
I mean, because we're asking ourselves this question, and I would be completely fascinated by why you do it.
I think the real reason is because I'm listening to people all day, and I really am sort of just always absorbing information. And I think I really just need to be seen and heard.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
I mean, if we're just being really completely selfishly honest, because that's what's real. And then on top of that, I do really care. In episode 1, I really felt passionate about the fact that people were being taken advantage of, because they don't really know what they should expect with therapy, and I really wanted that information to be shared with the world. And then now I just think we're just touching a topic that, again, I think needs exploring, because otherwise we're being taken advantage of again. Everyone's going to think everyone's a narcissist.
Well, I was just going to say, it is somewhat narcissistic to, for example, one of the reasons a lot of podcasts, I think, come about is you're having a conversation at lunch or something, and you're like, this is such a good conversation. This should be a podcast.
And I'm not already famous, because most of the people that have podcasts that are being listened to, they're already famous, and they're talking to other famous people.
All of them nominated, are all even if they've had it for 3 weeks,
it's a shortcut to the front of the line.
Sure is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is actually not what I want to be listening to at all.
Yeah.
So I'm an outlier already. But I really don't. I love famous people, but I really don't care what they think about things. I just want to see them
an interesting conversation.
act or whatever. It really bugged me out when people weren't listening. And so I needed to really process that and think that through. I'm coming into it with a new, more evolved, a little bit more mature perspective, where I think I don't care if you guys listen or not.
You're doing it just because you enjoy it.
Yeah, I loved the conversation. Our first episode is with a man named Shane, who just developed his own therapeutic AI tool.
Oh, wow.
And I think that that's very interesting, because a lot of people are doing that. And I actually think, instead of trying to fight that world. I want to lean into it, understand it, and hopefully maybe even consult, because I would like these tools to actually be safer.
Yeah.
And so I'm doing that for me. I really love the conversation. I think anyone that listens to it is going to learn a little bit about it. The one with Julia, I wanted to talk to her again. I really did. I wanted to know more about where she's on her journey with narcissism and what she's learned so far, and if she's learned to protect herself or yada, yada, yada. I'm actually really interested. So I'm going to just choose things that I'm interested in this season and hope that it's something that people want to listen to, but I'm okay if they don't.
That's fantastic.
As you know, you have a podcast. Unless you love doing it, there's no reason you should do it.
Absolutely not. We're in a situation. We started with 3 hosts. Libby and Jill were the ones that actually came up with the idea, and then Jill came to me and said, "You're doing this," and I said, "Okay." So we talked about it for a long time, and then we started shooting a little over a year ago, right?
Yeah.
And we've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But Jill has moved on. She decided at the beginning of this year, she reevaluated, which we said we would.
Yep.
And she was like, I've got other adventurous things I'd like to go do. So it was all very amicable, and we're all good. So one of the things I said, which you may or may not agree with, well, I think you do, in what you just said, is that there has to be some sort of return. For me, it either has to be financial, which of course podcasts are not at this point, well, at least, if you're not Amy Poehler, or appreciation and attention in terms of, oh my God, thank you. I loved that. I got so much out of it. Or, that was so funny. I needed to laugh today, or some sort of, some
success marker.
Well, just some return. Like, I don't need it to be considered a success. I need to either
but for you, it would then be a success if you're getting.
I don't know that it would feel like a success. It would feel worth it.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't need to be like, it's a success. I need to feel like it is either, financially, or, an acknowledgement of it in some way, or it's just so much fucking fun that's what I get out of it. It's a blast, and I don't care what happens to it. So we're sort of in transition right now. And I love that we're talking to somebody else who has a podcast.
Yeah.
So how do you feel then about the response and the worth itness and the...
Well, the reason I started it and the original discussion is to sort of give women of our age, hitting that next chapter, of voice and a place to, reflect and see themselves and see hope and see conversations that showed the journey they were on and the things that they were thinking about and the choices that they were having to make.
Because so many people are, even younger, older, whatever, but specifically, once your kids get past the teenage years or something, a lot of women are reinventing. They need to, because they're not done. They want to do stuff. You know what I mean?
And they don't want to be done. There are too many people telling women after certain, men get to age and they get to choose whatever comes next. And that feels natural. And for a lot of women, it's almost like, okay, well, it's been nice having you. And it's the end of your guest spot. And I just wanted to make sure all of those women had a place to reflect and see themselves.
That. Yeah. I love that.
So that was the thought as we began, and not in a, look at me or lecture-y way. We just wanted it to be a conversation and having people come on and talk about, what they were doing to do that.
And we really focused on, for the first, season. We've also talked about creating seasons, breaking them up into seasons, because we did them weekly for a year.
Yeah.
Sometimes a couple times a week, and sometimes we take a week off, but we had, we really were consistent, which we committed to one another that we would do that. Yeah. I sort of lost my train of thought just there. What was I saying?
And that's the reflection of our age.
Yeah. There you go. So can you relate?
We've all done it.
So our guests, thank you. I just needed a moment. So our guests, we tried to have guests on that were, that had a do-over, that had reinvented, and tell us about their do-over, or tell us about your pivot, because most people have had 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And then we were like, well, let's open that up a little bit, because oftentimes we'd want to have someone on who can really help guide women in that do-over, whether it be like, we had a personal trainer on, we had, we've had some people on that are like
talking about menopause and medication.
But like, if you are pivoting, this is something, that
you could
they have some information. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I love
so
that.
so it's been both.
I mean, I feel like all the good content out there is when it's someone who doesn't, you can tell that they don't care.
Yes,
Yeah.
You
I
can
agree.
feel that they don't care.
Yes,
they
I
really
agree.
just want to share whatever they're saying, and then, oh my God, it feels so refreshing and good.
There's a couple people, though, that
So-
I've heard on podcasts before that not only do they not care, but they're not that bright. So it's not that fun to listen to. Right?
Maybe that's the answer.
It's like, I don't care, but you're not going to either. Let's go.
I guess the magic is when they are have something
when
to
they
say.
have
Or they
something to say.
Also, don't give
Right.
a flying fuck. Yeah.
Exactly.
You said though about it being worth it. I
Yeah.
think that's what I'm doing. So season 2, we're just gonna do it.
Uh-huh.
Have fun. If it's fun, it's worth it.
Yeah.
If it's not fun, it's not worth it,
Yeah.
and I'll stop it.
Yeah.
And that's sort of where I'm at now, where it's, is it worth continuing to do
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I love doing it, but it's a huge time grab, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
Well,
And
for Libby especially, it was.
Yeah, because you're really doing
Yeah,
all
it's
that.
8 hours a day. She does it. I mean, she would like find guests and reach out and like she would upload everything to YouTube. She does the paper edit before she sends it to the editors. She'd talk to the editors. She would watch a version 1 and then give notes and then send it to me. And I would sometimes give notes if she needed a sounding board of some kind. I mean, like it just went on and on.
Yeah. I mean, that's just part of what the podcast is. Someone has to do
But
it.
also Libby's a workaholic.
And the only thing I don't want is to regret what I did not do.
Right. Better than me. I regret a lot of things I have done.
I think that's better,
Just in terms of my 20s.
don't you?
What?
Like to regret what
No.
you've done. Because you did
Fuck
it.
no, there's no taking it back.
To be haunted by the what if? No.
No, better.
Oh, it's better?
Better.
Yeah, you want to regret having done it, not having not done it.
You guys have not dated the same guys I have. Some of those regrets I'd like to take back.
Like who?
What?
I was trying to get into it.
And we've just been sort of figuring it out. But then we come to this moment where Jill has said, okay, well, this doesn't work for me. And I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
And I want to do something else, which makes sense. But then it makes us say, okay, well.
Yeah. Do we want to continue or not?
Do we want to continue?
Yeah, because it did start out as the three of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we've decided to just give it a shot and see what the
love
what
it.
the
Yeah.
vibe is.
So
and
when did she leave? And
at the beginning of the year.
okay,
Yep.
great.
And so
this is just now. It's the two of you.
Yes.
Yes.
As of now.
Giving
were
you
gonna
both more time to talk.
We were going to replace her, but honestly, one of the best things, which is one of the reasons I thought it was so lovely to have you here, one of the best ways to, get your podcast some traction or at least some attention is to be guests on another podcast.
Yes.
Right? And get in with their audience, and it's hard to have 3 hosts come on as guests. So
They're not as open.
if we were going to be guests on someone else's, it's too hard with 3, but not with 2.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's perfect.
So there's
Yeah.
some benefits to it. I
It's
don't
a
know.
huge benefit.
I don't know.
You guys could pull a Lady Gaga of it all. When she started out, she actually used
Hold
to
on.
play.
I want to just be Lady Gaga for
a minute. Yeah.
Just for a moment.
For a
Just-
moment.
Go ahead. I
Okay,
do
go
not.
ahead. Go ahead.
I'll be here for a minute. When I started doing music in New York was when she started. And we actually used to play on a same circuit show in New York City. And at the time, she had her normal name. And she used to get
Stephanie,
up and
right?
play, Stephanie used to
Yeah.
get up and play piano. And everyone was playing piano and everyone was amazing.
Yeah.
And then she started doing it naked.
What?
Yep.
Naked.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fucking A.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Uh-huh.
So that's what you mean? The Lady Gaga? Awesome.
Take your tits out. And maybe
For sure you'll get an
Someone else-
ROI. For sure, there's some sort of return. It might be prisoners and fan mail.
I don't know. We're trying to figure it out. How do we get noticed?
laughing
Such an
online.
interesting suggestion. I don't know.
I don't know.
Women in your
That's all I've
50s
got.
without
That
clothes
is
on.
all I've got. Okay,
I don't know,
or
I
get some
don't know.
famous people in here. That's all
Blow
I've
your
got.
tits out. Yep, great. Awesome. I'll take it.
Yeah, you like it. We've just gone
Love
back
it.
to having to explode
Love
our
it.
bodies once again. That's the only fucking thing we can think of because that's all we've ever been told.
Yeah, but you know what? At least now it's funny. It's not real. Oh, really? Okay. At least now we
Way
go,
better,
right.
Corey. Way better.
It is
Oh
funnier.
my God.
It's funnier
Way
than it
funnier.
used to be. It used
It
to be
would
like,
be-
oh, do I need cleavage?
Oh, it'd be funny now.
It would be funny.
Oh my God, I should have eaten today. I can feel it. So anyway,
No, I don't recommend it.
don't eat before this.
No, food coma.
Lightheaded is way better. That's what we do.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah.
Lightheaded.
Oh, I'm lightheaded. So we're all on the same wavelength now. Okay.
I have a routine where I go to In-N-Out after every podcast.
You do?
And I don't eat before because it'll makes me too
Ooh,
tired.
That's
because,
why you're doing it. You've been bribing yourself.
Oh my
all the
God.
time without knowing it.
Oh my
It's
God.
worth it.
I do have a return. I had no idea.
You've been
In-N-Out.
subconsciously feeling like dopamine rush after every pod. You're
I
never
have
going to
never
quit.
been able to justify In-N-Out until now.
What's
Yeah.
been the craziest thing to happen on the podcast? Like, what's been the craziest story?
On the pod?
Yeah.
You know what? I really think Jessica Michelle Singleton is absolutely brilliant. She's a comedian and she's just so raw. She talked about her mom, you know, on the roof of their family home, threatening to kill herself.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, just some really wild stuff. And she has her own podcast as well. But she's just a really raw, out there person. I thought that was one. We also had another. But the thing is that her episode is really about her bipolar disorder.
Oh.
And we did it Zoom, and she was taking her medication for the day.
That's awesome.
While on it. And actually, that one was so well received that a couple other podcasts actually replayed that podcast on their podcast.
That's great.
Even though it had nothing to do with them.
Really?
They reshared it, yeah.
Yeah. Just because it's so authentic, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I knew that person, but yeah, she was so authentic and so open. And she talked about having to put her phone in a phone lockbox. So
Really?
She could she just talked about her lifestyle in New York. I mean,
Yeah.
she just is such a wild and wonderful and raw and authentic person.
And that's what it's about.
So
that's
that
what
one was
about.
reshared.
It's Zannyland, man.
It is Zannyland
Yeah.
because we're just all fucked up and
Yeah.
wild, and we need to be honest about it. So that's really that vibe. And
You're now a therapist / actor, right?
well, I mean, the acting is on the down low.
Okay,
but
so therapist, you know, in your
Yeah.
resume somewhere,
Yeah.
actor, if you want me.
I'm actually trying to reclaim it a little bit.
Oh, okay.
You know,
cool.
because, well, like I said earlier, Jessie Buckley makes me want to act again. You know, she's
Yeah.
so dangerous.
Yeah.
And it's like, ooh, I want that.
There
in my
are
life.
certain projects, certain things I see
Yeah.
where I go, wow, yeah, I missed that. Oh, I
Like my
missed that.
vagina awoke from the dead.
Yes,
you know
exactly.
what I mean?
Like I have one again.
Risen again. And you're like, I feel things. Yeah, it's so good. Perimenopause is crazy. But anyway.
It is. It is
It
early.
took Jessie Buckley to do it, though. It just
You are not already moving into that, are you? Because we talk about the
Perimenopause.
menopause all
Wow.
the time. Yes.
I'm 48.
I
I
know,
turned
but
48 yesterday.
but you're all plump and youthful. I'm like,
You look fabulous.
really?
I think this is what 48 looks like. No?
I don't think so. I think it's more like what 38 looks like.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
good on you.
that's so sweet.
Yeah.
That's
and
so
happy
sweet.
birthday.
Oh, thank you.
It was Alicia's birthday yesterday, so
I try to be that kind of woman that's like, don't tell women that they look good or they don't look good. Like,
you know
this
what?
is who we are.
I'm
But
always
then also,
flattered when I hear it. So
Thank you
why
so
not?
much. Well, Penelope Cruz is in this Bride movie that I saw yesterday,
Oh.
and she's like 51.
Oh, is she?
Have you fucking seen her lately?
She looks amazing.
What the fuck is that woman doing?
Yes.
And they don't actually look like they're trying to be young either. They really
Right.
just look like they are not responsible for anything.
Right.
Like they've
Which
they,
knows
they
the
don't
truth.
do their
Yeah.
own dishes or their own laundry.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's I think what it is.
That's right.
So you think that's what ages us all? Dishes, laundry.
You know, it's like I think we're being aged by our current politics. I think we're being
For
aged.
sure.
But yeah, right?
Yeah.
We're being
stress, the
aged
stresses.
by our fucking children. You know it. You know it, girl.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Libby's got
Yeah.
two girls.
I when I
Yeah.
worked at Fox, I'd be like, I would look 20 years old if I had
Yeah.
no kids.
Everyone's trying to blame it on the sun.
Yeah,
Maybe it's my parents.
Yeah.
But honestly, if we really wanted to talk about do-overs for just a quick moment, I just want to be a perfumer now.
You what?
A perfumer.
You want to be a perfumer now?
I want to be a nose.
That's the best fucking thing I've ever heard.
Wow.
That's it.
Everything that you have been through and done, and now you're like, I just want to smell some musk.
I do.
I just want. Is this floral? Is it citrus? Is it musk?
I do.
That is. That's like me wanting to be a birder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just yours is a little more sophisticated. I want to
love
sit
that.
on the porch, like you
Birders
see
are
me when you
real.
walk past sometimes
You're
in the
birding?
morning. No, I'm pretending to bird. I don't really know how to do that, but I do love to watch the birds and listen to the different.
That's so
different
beautiful.
songs, and it's just lazy, but I do love it. I do enjoy it, but it's like I'm
Birding.
89. I'm just like, I mean,
No,
I
it
have-
is showing us our future self a little
Right?
bit, but I like that future self. I'm
Yeah.
into her. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Yours actually has potential. I'm just sitting on my porch. That's a little sad.
Next step, get little binoculars.
No, I met a woman, quick do-over.
Yeah,
I met a woman
please.
2 years ago in Paris, and for her retirement career, she started creating perfume. And she was
wow.
selling in a shop. She had her own line. It was all natural.
shop?
And
Okay.
she was showing me her lines, all natural. She, gets all the ingredients, sort of like gets the ingredients, and some does some of all of the distilling her own and everything. And she just was, a bit older, and I was totally I just was smitten with her, and I just fell in love.
What you want to do, or do you just want to be the sniffer for her?
No, I
Not to be
I've
confused with
actually-
fluffer.
I've actually gone wild. So I flew home looking up programs in Grasse and everything, realizing I absolutely can't go to school.
Looking up programs in what?
Grasse, France, where they have
I did think you said grass, but I thought you were talking. I'm looking at programs in grass. I just want to be the sniffer for different strains of marijuana.
that's so wonderful.
okay.
I mean, I
In
think
Grasse,
it's pronounced
France.
Grasse. I could be
lucrative.
wrong.
What? Oh no, I have no idea.
I have no idea. It's probably I'm probably pronouncing it very wrong.
No.
But it's right.
No. You are asking the wrong
know?
people. I have
Okay,
no
What do you
idea.
mean? You know, you're very worldly. No?
Is it?
Okay.
Not when it comes to
We're
perfume.
looking at someone. Look at your
Oh,
socks.
true.
You
True.
know.
Yeah, right?
Well, I can't go because you have to have an undergrad in chemistry, and we're not going back to undergrad.
Really?
Yes, but
You
then
can do it without that,
No,
can't you?
I started realizing there's
There's
been
no way?
the past couple years. No, yeah, all these indie perfumers are doing their own thing now. No, you don't have to go to school
They're
anymore.
much more impressive than
You're
I
just
thought.
they are. You're just making everyone's just making their own things.
Okay.
So I went and got an antique secretary desk.
Okay.
I filled it. I've made dilutions. I have a whole perfumer's organ, and
my
I spend
God.
almost every day making perfume.
Really?
Oh, I'm not joking. The podcast is whatever.
Right. I want to smell some things.
No, I love the podcast, but
I love
But
it.
my new hobby, it's really
Yeah.
just a hobby, is perfuming.
I don't think it's just a hobby. I think it sounds like
It's
a
a
passion.
passion.
Well,
Yeah.
it's become a complete passion, and I
Yeah.
do believe get obsessed, fall in love with something, get obsessed,
Yeah.
see what happens, and my real hope is that I could eventually retire. Don't tell any of my clients that because I always tell them till death do us part.
That's right.
My real hope is that when I do retire, that may be what I'm doing.
Now, have you made any sense?
Oh, yeah.
That you wear?
I
But
was
that you feel like this is my signature scent now and I made it.
I'm not that good yet. That I would want to wear. Well, I did wear some the other day.
You should go back and play the guitar and remind yourself what not good is.
I should. You're right. No, it takes a long time. So you make all the dilutions. You really learn all of the materials.
Yeah.
This is science. This is
Yeah.
not just. This
Yeah.
is science. This is art.
This sounds really hard.
This is craft. It's very hard. The first thing I ever made, I was so excited about it. It smelled like a sweaty human scalp. And
That's
now
lovely.
we're
That's
at
lovely.
the
It's very
point-
sexy.
I know it was, and the idea was sexy, but it didn't fully translate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now we're at the point where, which I'm really excited about, where the scents are having the profile that I'm meaning for them. So there is an aromatherapy aspect to it, which I've also been taking classes in. And my idea is this. I was asking a client the other day, and he was like, I just want to feel uplifted and fresh and new and excited.
Me too.
Here you go.
And
Here's
you
some
know
citrus.
what? I could, create a scent for him if I wanted
could.
to. And there's also a ton of research happening at Harvard right now where they are pairing scent with behavior change. And
Really?
they're saying you can cut a habit down. You know, the habit length is like 60 days or whatever. You can cut it in half.
Oh, I thought it was 32 or 32.
32. Okay, so now it's 15. Because if you pair it with a scent,
Oh.
you can, behavior changes like that. And
Because
then
you have the association.
you do.
So in love with this idea.
Dude, and the olfactory bulb is completely exposed. You don't actually have to go through so when I touch something and I look at something, we're going through the prefrontal cortex to the amygdala.
Yep.
Not scent, straight to the amygdala.
Yeah, that's
It's
why
all
certain
feeling.
scents remind you of your childhood like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
They're actually saying now, in order to remember something from your childhood, it wasn't just emotional, you also were smelling something at the same time.
100%.
In order for it to become solidified. So they're saying all the scents that we can actually pull back, there was a scent there. I know. It's so cool.
Wow.
So
It's so cool.
I am trying to merge my expertise now with it and not just sort of like abandon what I've been doing.
I love that.
I think it's
Wow.
why it's a
Yeah.
passion. It sort of
Yeah.
seems meant to be here. I
It
love this.
fits.
It does.
And then Alzheimer's, they're like now having these, women and men wear, they infuse they did this recently. They had a month. They had them all wear I'm imagining, it's a sweater. They infused it with real rose oil, which is very fucking expensive.
Yeah.
They infused it with rose oil. And then these people wore it for 30 days straight. And they actually watched their brain and their gray matter grew and their memory improved in 30
oil.
days with rose.
Wow.
I know.
And
getting
Rose
rose
sounds
oil.
like a grandma. So that's weird.
They said if you...
It's a little weird because you'd think you'd start to feel like you have Alzheimer's if you're smelling rose a lot. Because like, seriously, I have a rose face spray, and every time I smell it, I'm like, sort of, do I smell like a grandma now? But like, that's fascinating that it happened to be rose. That's the one scent I associate with old age.
Well,
It's the
Good.
one scent growing up. When I smelled it, I knew old people were around.
You see, you have the
Always.
same thing.
Always.
well, then
Yeah.
they knew something back then that we lost.
Oh my God,
I
I
think
think you're
you're
right.
right.
And we're getting it back. But I
Yeah.
got a diffuser with real rose oil.
Okay.
And
How does Mike like that?
He doesn't mind it. I'm just
Really?
like, well, you know what? Because I'm me, I can do this now. I'm putting a little bergamot in, a little cedar in. I can make my own blend.
Nice.
On the fucking spot, which is rad. But
It's like
then,
tobacco and rose. Here
yeah,
you go, baby.
There you go.
Like, we got the combo.
There's actually a perfume out right now, tobacco and rose.
Yeah,
that
I'll
just
bet.
came out. It's really good.
Yep.
It's called Matchbox Romance.
Ooh.
I love all this research that you've done about this.
Oh my God,
Wow.
I'm obsessed. So
Alicia,
yeah,
this is crazy cool.
I know. So I'm hoping my do-over diva is somehow including perfumery and scent
It has
into
to.
my career.
But how great that you have no guardrails. Like, there's no part of you that says, I can't do that. Or, maybe.
There is, but
But you do it anyway.
Well, there might be
Sort of,
other
yeah.
things, right? I don't know. I mean, I think she's human, maybe.
But how,
But I love what you said because my inner experience is that I hold myself back. But
Oh,
the
yes.
truth is, actually, I do more than I don't do,
Yes, I think you do too.
which
That
is
my
which is
impression.
nice. And
It's awesome. It's inspiring too.
yeah, whether anybody likes the podcast or not, I'm going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
And I have some kind of a future plan for my career because right now it's fantastic. But we all know we can't just do the same thing forever.
Right.
Or really, we're gonna burn out or
Yeah.
get bad at it.
yeah.
You know.
Well, but you not only spoke about your do-over, you spoke about your next do-over.
Yeah, right?
Like
Yeah.
you've planned your next do-over.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, you have to prep for it.
Yeah.
She's got things to do.
to eat.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you so much. We will
Thank
see you
you.
next time.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for
Thank
being
you so
here.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
New episodes of Do Over Divas dropping every week, wherever you get your podcasts.